Thanks for tuning in. Today I'm going to do an oil change on a 2007 Toyota Corolla LE. I'm not sure which engine's in it. I often take for granted that people have automotive experience and mechanical experience, but there's a lot of people out there who don't. So I'm going to do a very basic video today of an oil change, just so you guys can learn how to take care of maintenance on your own cars. Not only will it save you money from going to some garage, but you'll know that an oil change was actually done, because some of these quick change places, like, I don't know, Jiffy Lube, whatever, all these other crap places, sometimes they don't even change your oil. And most of the time they put in the lowest grade filters and cheapest oil they can get their hands on. So when you're doing your own oil change, you'll be able to make sure you get premium synthetic oil in there and a good quality filter. With this, I'm going with Mobil 1 full synthetic and the Mobil 1 filter. I'll show it to you later on. I forget the exact name of it, but Extreme Endurance or something like that. It's formulated specifically for synthetic oils, and they have a crazy rating on there, 1 year or 20,000 miles. I would never go 20,000 miles without changing a filter or an oil change. Even with a 10,000 mile recommendation, my recommendation is doing it every 5,000 to 6,000 miles. Oil is much cheaper than an engine. People always argue with me, but the manufacturer says 10,000 miles. The manufacturer is in the business of selling cars. They don't want your car to last forever, guys. So my motto is take good care of your cars and they'll take good care of you. So it definitely cannot hurt an engine or a car by doing maintenance a little earlier than recommended. So, all right, guys, let me get my stuff ready. Okay, guys, some idiot tightened this oil filter on like almost a whole turn more than you were supposed to put it on, at least 3/4 of a turn. I had to go to the auto parts store and buy one of those metal cup filter wrenches. I couldn't get it with my strap wrench. It was going to collapse the whole filter. When you put these oil filters in, you have to make sure you put oil, fresh oil, around the rubber seal and only hand tighten it, snug it up. If you go tighter than just hand snug, not even real tight by hand, just snug, you're not going to get it off. They're exposed to a lot of heat, so they get tighter the longer they're on there. That rubber seal expands. The oil dries up too, you know.
What's this whole 5 or probably 5/4?
All right, now you're gonna make sure you can get your filter off before you drain your oil. That's what I did. I'll see if I have a number on that. W54118 or 11B. I got that from Advanced Auto Parts. It was like $7, $6.99 plus tax. At least they didn't over tighten this. The pan bolt, they didn't over tighten that. You don't want to go crazy over tightening your oil pan bolt either. You'll strip that out. Some of these have aluminum pans, and you'll strip those threads right out of there. Then you got problems. This engine does not take 5 quarts of oil. I forget what the spec is. I'll try to look it up for you guys. But you have to make sure you do not overfill your engine. That is as bad as being low on oil. You can absolutely destroy an engine overfilling it. Let that drain for a while so all of that oil comes out of the pan. I got to get a crush washer for him because the seal's broken. Look. That's from them over tightening that.
Oh yeah. Yep.
They destroyed the seal on that. I'm gonna get him a brass. I got brass crush washers.
Yep.
While your oil is draining, you can check your air filter and your battery connections. You can see these battery connections are all corroded. There's green crusties under there. I'm gonna clean that up. Good to rinse your battery down with baking soda and water. That'll neutralize all the acid and clean all the corrosion off. Make sure you do not get baking soda in your battery if you have a battery that you can fill up with water. It will kill a battery in an instant. This is a different size nut. The one was a 10 millimeter. The one looks like a 12. Actually, that connection's pretty clean. I'm going to leave that one alone. You can take a screwdriver and lightly tap it in there to spread that, to get it off. Let me go get a screwdriver. I'm not even taking the other one off. That's good.
That's there. You want to hit that here? Little shot. I gotta buy a new one of these. That's a cheap one. Come with electric kit I had. Next time I'm in Walmart,
Yeah, I gotta pick up one of these.
They're handy.
They're handy.
I got one home. It's so fucking old. The brushes are worn right out of it. They're
I'm
good
gonna
to have.
spray this for them.
That probably would have caused a problem pretty certainly.
Yeah, that would have.
That was sure.
Battery wouldn't charge right.
I had to spray through that red shit. I don't know if I got a can in the garage somewhere. I might have.
Yeah, I got it. I'm gonna spray it.
It's good to spray them. It coats them. What's that, a 10?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other one's a 12.
Yeah, yeah. Different size. Oh, yeah, they got a big one out there, the other one.
What a shitty connector. This is hollow.
Yeah.
I went to spread it, it started collapsing. It's not even a solid connector.
No, they're shitty.
Cheap crap now.
Jan's Toyota car, they got a wing nut on her. So up the lake it went dead and she left the door open. So I undone the wing nut. That was on this side. It's negative. And I told her the wing nut, I just put it on the battery. I just screw the wing nut back down. You hook it up. Yeah, you're good now, shit.
Trying to straighten that out. It doesn't
I
matter.
wouldn't even worry about it. I know they sell that shit at Walmart. You can buy them exact.
Battery terminal protector on here. Makes it colored red a little bit, but it stops the corrosion, moisture intrusion. I usually give them 2 coats. Let that dry,
Yeah.
and I hit it again, you know?
I have to shake it up.
I shook it. I shook the shit out of it as soon as I got it.
I'll see what the hell's under there.
No, I'm not even going to bother because he doesn't have a filter. I'm just going to tell him get a filter. I don't know why he didn't do that. He doesn't know. I didn't tell him. I thought he would, you know? The other one I took apart, it was, oh, this one's easy. The other one I took apart, it was a bitch to get back together.
2 clips.
The other one was a nightmare to get back together.
Oh yeah, that's crappy.
Yeah, it's all dirty. I'm just going to tell him get a filter.
You tell them pick it up, bring it to you, and you put it in. Or Walmart will put it in either way.
No, they don't put it in there. Walmart, they'll charge them to put it in. I'll throw it in for them.
Yeah,
That's 2 minutes.
See, that's dirty without even taking the cover off. Well, that's all crapped up. Get better fuel mileage and better performing with it.
Yeah.
That's right. That's all.
I like using those K&N filters. Those are nice. Yep.
I don't see how they could be, if you wash them out, I don't see how they could be any good once you wash them out.
You're spraying with oil again.
Yeah.
Spraying with oil.
Oil restricts the airflow.
No, the oil gets absorbed in the fabric and then it makes anything stick to it that goes by it.
Yeah, but it seems like it would obstruct the airflow.
No, they actually have improved airflow compared to a stock filter. They tested them.
That's hard to believe. That's why I didn't believe in it. I didn't believe in it. It might be, but I don't know. I used to get, when goddamn Kmart's had them filters down there, the one brand, they were good. I used to buy them. They were cheap too. Before Kmart went out. And then I found some in Walmart's that fit my 300. They're not for my car. They were a Ford one. But I got them where they fit, and I picked up the last 2 or 3 they had. They were cheap.
Yeah, a lot of them fit different cars.
Yeah, the Chrysler
Same
one,
filter.
it fit, I think it was a good fit, just slightly narrower, which would give it a little more airflow, you know, less restricted, you know. It's hard to get one for my Chrysler. That one I bought one time, I had to order it through Napa.
The air filter or the oil
The
filter?
air filter for that Chrysler. It's got a non-silenced air cleaner on there. High performance, you know, and that air filter's put, they had one right on the other side of the country somewhere, so I got it. I'm sure if I went now to goddamn Rock Auto or one of them, you could probably get them.
That's that. I don't go crazy tightening those.
No, I go hand tight, you know, ratchet the ratchet. 20-footer. Not gonna throw that smoker away, huh? You gonna keep smoking that thing?
Yes, I am.
They're poison, you know.
Yeah, better than cigarettes.
No, not much. They say they're just as bad now.
That's that shit they were putting in there, all that fucking drugs.
Crack and shit, yeah.
They were putting pot.
That's what they did with cigarettes. They put crack in them and they raise them up to $10 a pack. They stink like hell when you smoke them. They don't even smell like cigarettes anymore. They used to.
No, they smell like garbage.
They did something to them cigarettes about 10 years ago, and then they raised the price. I used to breathe in that smoke. All my sisters, brothers on the jobs, everybody smoked. Never bothered me. Now I can't stand it. Maybe because I've been away from it a while, but them new cigarettes, they did something to them. They fucked them up. Paul, you don't fill the filter with oil?
No.
I do. When they're upside down like that, I put oil on them.
I don't even have to.
Did you lube the gasket?
Yep.
Yeah. I fill them with oil. That's just a bad habit I got.
Yeah, they don't have to. Fill that in a second.
Yeah, they pump too quick. There, you got your wrench back. I bet that wrench will fit the newer filter better than it did that one, huh?
Yeah.
Because
That's a shitty cheap.
so when they tighten
What
that,
is this cheap shit?
they probably tighten it with that wrench you got.
Service champ. Some cheap fucking no-name fucking junk.
See, when they put that on, they probably had a wrench like you got, and they turned it till
Yeah,
it
with
spun.
the fucking wrench, yeah.
Yeah, they turned it till it slipped on the wrench.
Fucking idiots.
That's what they did. They think they gotta fucking tighten everything like that. That's no good. Yep. I bought a Mercury.
Well, most people who don't have any experience do that, you know?
I bought a used Mercury cooler once. The wife was driving it, and I got under that thing a few months later to change oil. Someone put a fucking helicoil in a fucking motherfucking plug. I was so fucking mad. The fucking guy I bought it from, he must have fucked it up. Didn't tell me. Fucking thing come out with a spring on it.
Yep.
I'm turning it.
Yep.
I can only turn it about a half a turn. I let go of the wrench snapped back. I said, what the hell's going on? Helicoil in there. And you know, I couldn't find a fucking nut nowhere. That Sears hardware was on the arterial in Schenectady here. I went over there and I talked to the guy there in the hardware. Full on the dipstick. It wasn't over.
All right, I put that oil filter in. I made sure I covered that rubber seal with oil and only hand tightened it. I put a new copper crush wire washer on the drain plug bolt. Now the oil spec for this is 4.5 quarts of 530. Yeah, 5W30. I'm pretty sure. Let me double check. It was 5W30, guys. I put the spec in and I still had to add a little bit more oil to the car. This is a real basic video. I just hope it helps somebody that it doesn't work on their cars regularly, and you guys could save some money and know that you're putting in quality oil and filters in your cars, and you'll know that an actual oil change was done. Alright guys, thanks again for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, please hit that button and do so, and give a like. I appreciate it. And remember guys, take good care of your cars, they'll take good care of you. Sometimes. I got one acting up. You'll probably see a video on that. Alright guys, take care. Bye bye.